ancient culture. Not everyone study ancient mythology, right? So the ancient man, when he descended and came down to the planet from higher realms, right? Because the Kabbalah or the path 3.14 relates to the circle, but that relates to the all, which subtracts itself to the I am, which is the dot in the middle of the circle. But between the dot and the line, because between that spectrum, you get the tree of life of how the all descends down the tree of life, the zigzag of creation into the physical realm, which is Malkut, which is one of the lowest dimensions. This is hell, but you're supposed to create heaven and elevate past this dimension. We come from many worlds. I study ancient culture and ancient texts and study the ancient Sumerians. They already knew mathematics or fractal geometry from different planes and different dimensions. The brain creates multidimensional mathematical geometrical structures because most neural activity or synaptic neurotransmitters or vesicles coming through different presynaptic and post-synaptic connections are sending information, basically phasing in and out of different dimensions, up to 7 to 11 different dimensions. So you can see things from different worlds. Most neural activity takes place in different worlds. You can see the mathematics or the algorithm or the functionality of your inner reality manifested outside of you in the form of signs and symbols. Everything is quantum. The universe is a quantum computer with multiple different data streams of numbers coming in through the senses that's creating your fractal holographic illusionary perception of reality that is subjective based upon your unique mathematical coding. Now, everyone has their own coding, so you have your own 333. What it means to you is different from what it means to me based upon my mathematics. Your numbers can dominate the numbers of other people around you. You can put them into your web, or you can bend them to your wheel by creating a momentum or a geometry based upon you producing magical, a rare combination of magical movements that's producing heat, producing a friction, producing fire, producing a geometry or ripples that's altering the future. The ancient man knew how to predict the future by way of studying cycles and patterns. So God speaks to the chosen few that see what not too many people see. Everybody that see you don't see you twice. Everybody got vision, but not sight. To really see into what they see or beyond what they see. It's like concrete thinking versus abstract thinking, or vertical thinking versus lateral thinking, or divergent thinking versus convergent thinking, or meta thinking, which is your thinking about your thinking, or your secondary thinking about your primary thinking. But genius thinking is when you put yourself in a trance, in a flow state, in a whole brain synchronization and functionality by way of activating the corpus callosum through deep, intense thinking. So the brain naturally wants to think. It naturally wants you to think clever, cool, smooth, outsmart your thinking from yesterday. Bend shit to your wheel. Know that we come from different planes. We come from higher planes. The ancient Atlanteans, the ancient Sumerians, they knew about different realms. We been left this dimension. The ancient sutra or the ancient Gnostic text or the ancient Cometians or Egyptians, they spoke about being able to vanquish evil, vanish evil, but also to phase into different portals or timelines or dimensions by understanding access points or different points on the planet by way of energy and time. And if you know how to manipulate the spiritual synchronicities or the serendipitous timing of knowing what to move or where you should be in the game, of how to see through the game, then you can bend the matrix to your will. And you can also quantum leap through time as you go throughout the day. You're going through different yous. And you could be hopping timeline mentally, psychologically, neurologically, quantum leaping. So it's only one you. It'll never be two. A you, the genius.